Hey, this is Moyu from Sweden, and welcome to my channel. This is MoyukhinSweden, and as promised, I'm making this video on problems about what to face as a job seeker. This is morning today. I woke up and I'm recording. So yeah, let's start. And this video will have two categories. Okay, because see, mainly job seekers will be the people who are coming on job seeker visa. Obvious, there will be the job seekers here, and which the residence permit I came here, and the second are the it may be the dependents. I am mainly targeting these two categories because see, work permit holders will already have job here, so they are not job seekers. They can't be job seekers here because their stay will depend on the work permit. And students, I think they will be busy with their studies, and after that they can look for job, and I think they will fall in both these categories. Both this will apply on them. And refugees are not my part here, so I can't tell anything about that because they get a lot of programs and benefits and all. It's a totally different ball game, but my focus is today on job seeker visa and dependent visa holders who will look for job here, and for students both will apply. And at the end I will give my personal opinion on job seeker visa and whether you should come or not. This is my personal opinion, so stay tuned for that. Okay, let's start the video. First I will address the job seeker visa people. Now see, job seeker visa, first of all, it is very difficult to get a job on job seeker visa. This is the truth I am telling. Very difficult. Why is it difficult? Because see, if a person is into IT or the person is into mechanical engineering line, it will be a like IT. It is very easy, I can tell. Because see, in Sweden, these IT companies, those people prefer foreign workers because first of all, IT workers are not there in much in this country, and these companies prefer international people, and they need these people. Okay, so this immigration is based on demand. Everything is the economy is based on demand. You have to understand the economics, and migration is always should be and is always based on economics. That is the main thing. Okay, a country will only take the people if there is need. If there is no need, if it doesn't benefit the economy, no other country will not do any action without their people or the people inside there for their own benefit and their own country. It applies to Sweden, it applies to India, it applies to every country. So it is not wrong. Okay, first take this. So, if a person is into IT or into mechanical engineering, it will depend if he has good experience. Because I have seen one or two people who are my friends. I have seen they are into mechanical engineering and they got it. They had lot of experience in India. They had. So it is possible for those two, but others, I am telling you, these are without Swedish, okay, without Swedish proficiency. But others, you need at least Swedish proficiency. But will you get it? Now, my experience, I am telling you. I applied to lot of jobs here when I was searching. First of all, I could have got. See, I am not telling you will not get a job. Okay, I am telling my experience. You will understand. During the beginning, I only applied to HR, talent acquisition, all these, and these things never went anywhere. Because see, in Sweden, they give most importance to your work experience, and I had like 14 months or something in recruitment, and also it is not that much, and most of my experience was in some other which I never told it. I told about that in the how I found your success on job seeker visa. That video you can watch it. It's on my channel. So there I told why I never applied and told other people that I had these experiences. So later on I applied to restaurant jobs. But see, I got landed a job because that video I made couple of earlier. After that, I am telling you, like it was in the month of July. I remember it was in the month of July. The last year. This is 2nd January. I'm recording. Happy New Year to everyone. Got me thought. Okay. So in the month of July, I received a call from Sushiyama in Uppsala, and I had applied during April. I remember. I forgot also. Like I used to speak in Swedish with everyone, but the manager Quef spoke in English. I spoke in Swedish, but the I don't know who is that guy, but he told in English that I saw your CV, you applied. Remember, I don't remember because I was applying for a lot of jobs at that time, 20 or 22 per month. I was applying because I was registered with Argos for Berlin as a job seeker. So he told that, yeah, you have you applied? When did I send the application? I asked him. So he told you sent it in the month of April. I told yeah, yeah, yeah. Then I had applied. So he told that look, your profile is very good. You had worked in restaurants in similar or more like the reputed restaurants in India. So we want to offer you. We are not taking an interview. Are you interested? Will you make the move to Uppsala, or are you interested? We can discuss the further steps. But see, if this would have came in April, I would have been dancing. But at that time, I was registered as a FSCAT and I'd applied for the business permit. And for business residence permit, you can't be employed. So that's why I thanked him and I explained him all everything. And he told, okay, okay, no problem. And so I landed a job. That's why I'm telling. It's not impossible, but you need Swedish proficiency. I'm telling because my curriculum vitae cover letter, everything was written in Swedish. Nothing was in English, and I gave 3 or 4 interviews, I think, here before that, and all were in Swedish. It was 3 or 4 or 6 months after here, and I was giving interviews in Swedish. Okay, so that is my story, and you can understand. But for this thing, you need Swedish. But if you have restaurant experience, I am telling you first time, please learn Swedish and apply all. If you have good experience, like in India, if you have worked in McDonald's, KFC, or in this type of experience restaurants in management position and all, you if you have Swedish, it is not a problem. I think you need to apply, and then somebody it happened with me only. Like I applied for 3 or 4 months in this domain, but then only I got a without an interview I was getting an offer. So you can understand how the market works. So this is about the job seeker visa. But one thing, job seeker visa, the time is very short. I am telling, 9 months is nothing in Sweden. If you take 3 months, it is very difficult for you. I have already told. But if you offer a 9 month job seeker visa also, then also is very difficult. I am telling, because in 9 months you still have a chance. Okay, because I got it in the end, but I wasted a lot of time in the beginning. But see, your coordination number will take at least 1 month. I am telling, most cases mine took. Also you need to settle down. Okay, so it takes time. I started way early, but it takes time. You need to understand it is a very short time, so you have to be proactive. You should not waste time here. During those times I used to stay in my house in the room where I stayed at that time, and used to apply for jobs whole day. I used to send connections on LinkedIn, and apply for jobs, study, all those things. And on weekend I used to go out and go to the lakes, nature reserves, museums. Those things I did, free entry museums, because at that time I was saving money a lot. Okay, so this is job seeker visa. And and now to dependence. Now dependent is very different thing here, because see, if you are coming on a dependent, you are already having a support, because you are not that much financially. Because see, a job seeker visa, a person has to come alone. Your wife or husband won't be allowed. You should only come. Then if you apply for a work permit or business permit, then with that application you should include your wife or husband or children, everyone with that. That is the rule. But in dependent visa, your husband or wife may be already here and you are coming, so he or she will have a job. And most of the Indians work in IT and salary is very high, so I think there is no problem. So they are financially secure, first of all. Second of all, uh, they are having a permit of according to the contract of their spouse. So it's a long time. Maybe they are having a personal number also. So that is why I am telling you it's a different ball game. And they are getting access to SFE, Kotta wagon, all those things like internships and all this provides. So it is very easy for them. I have seen many people who came on dependent visa. They never went to networking events for first 1 or 2 months. I have seen, and then they went to SFE. They were just roaming around, and then Kotta wagon and all, and then they got a job. So you can understand this is the difference. And you know why this is given? Because their spouse is already paying taxes here. You have to understand everything is based on economics in this world. Nothing is based on economics. See, their spouse is already paying taxes. That lady or bhai sahab or that brother is working here and paying taxes. So that's why the government is liable to for his or her dependent to give this facility. But for a job seeker visa, you are not paying taxes. No, you should come on your own money. That is the economics. Everything works on economics in this world. Nothing works on without economics. Okay. So I think these are the two parts. And see, for job seeker visa, I told is very difficult, but it may happen. It will depend on the domain, your skills, your dedication, and one more thing: you can start a business on job seeker visa if you have the metrics to do so. So that is another thing. It is not a job seeker visa. I'm again telling every day, every video I have told is not a job seeker visa. Okay, it's a residence permit for highly qualified persons to look for work or to start a business. So you can start a business also, but you should have the competence or experience of running a business in your home country, first of all. Okay. And second of all, job seeker visa requires a lot of money, which you should have, because see, living in Sweden, you will have lot of people telling you, I will give you a rental place here, but those are totally scam. I am telling. Please don't go for this. I will make a separate video on how scams operate here, and it will be very interesting. Okay, it will be very interesting. I spoke with a guy and he's getting scammed. I understood. I never told anything. Okay, and lot of things happen here. I will tell in some other video. It will be next video, I think. Next video I will make. Okay, so the last part of this video, I am going to tell two things. Okay, first of all, what is my opinion about the job seeker visa? This everyone asks me. Okay, because I am the only guy making YouTube videos who came on job seeker visa, and I think I am the only person who started a business because others were looking for jobs. So my opinion, okay, this is my opinion. Job seeker visa is high risk, high reward. Why I am telling? Because I mentioned in the previous video, see, I was not into IT and I was not into mechanical engineering, so I did not have the option to get a job from India. Okay, because mechanical engineering it is not possible from India, but see, work permit, direct work permit, but IT people is very easy. They come on site, which is called. So it is very easy for them to go abroad only. Like if they want to go abroad, it is very easy for them. But people like us who are in general domain, it's not so easy. So that's why I saw like at that time I applied for Canada. I told in some other video, but I withdrew the application because I'm a student and believer of economics. I understood what is going on now. It will happen, demand and supply. So that's why I withdrew my application. Okay, I put my application in express entry at that time and I withdrew. And after that I looked for options and I saw Sweden, and Portugal was there, but I was, according to economics I go, so Portuguese economy is not much good. So in Sweden, if I would have came on study visa, it would have been way costlier for me. So I made a calculation what will be my cost and what I'm going to do. So with that I saw it will be way less for me if I go on a job seeker visa. So that is why I started learning the language and everything I did. So after that, when I'm telling today, I have spent way less money than I would have spent on studies. But I made sure I have lot of money there so that my parents live a better life and I can focus on my work here, my development, learning, and not worry about finances and my parents' well-being. They are doing very good. I am doing very good. Life is going good here. Just waiting for the residence permit. If it comes, then cherry on top of the cake. Okay. So this is my opinion on job seeker visa. It will depend on person to person, and this I am telling you. But my opinion, high risk, high reward. First of all. Second part, whether you should come on job seeker visa. See, this will totally depend on you. This will totally depend on you. I'm what I say. If you want to come on job seeker visa, focus on learning, focus on your all-round development. Don't beg to people. These three things I'm telling. Don't beg. Prioritize your self-respect. Four things. Okay. Because see, many people told me you should go to the networking events and just try to impress the recruiters. And see, these people wanted to help me, and I totally respect that. They were caring about me and they wanted to help me, but I am not a believer of these things. I knew that if I would have been going into work permit, these recruiters would have been controlling my life here with this work permit thing and everything. Okay. So I am not a person like that. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy my autonomy. That's why I'm a business person, because I work at night also. At midnight also I work. That wouldn't have been the case. I can work at the church volunteership and I can get lot of benefits there. Okay. Like we get insurances there, which I had to pay in other cases, and I don't have a personal number here, so I can't take insurances. If any accident would have happened, I would have been in problems. So that's why I thank the church, and I can have meals there also. So I get a lot of benefits here, but I can give time to them and I can contribute to the society. I am not a person who is controlled by anyone. I can use my time, my life in any type I want. Okay. That is the freedom I enjoy. That is the freedom. My freedom is very important to me. Okay, which wouldn't have been a case in a job. And why will I go there? These people wanted to help me, and I respect these people. Okay, no people will just tell you because they hate you. They are giving you advice. That means they want to help you and they care about you, and I respect them and I thank them also. But see, what I don't believe, I am not doing. So I am leading my life on my own terms. Okay. So these problems for job seekers today I told, and I mentioned about some general problems. Those will be coming in the scam video. Okay, the scam and problems will be coming together because it is much more related. I think little bit about scams I will tell, and then I'll tell some problems, and these everyone will face. Okay, everyone will face. If you are coming as a refugee, any type you will face. So if you like my content, interested in Sweden, Swedish culture, this beautiful land, like my views, like my information, and want to see similar videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Only then, I'm not asking other people, only then. And hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and share it with anyone if you think others will do the same. Tack så mycket, hej då!